Hello, everyone. It's Jesse. I'm back here again this week with Neil,
Hey guys.
and we are getting ready to do some more intro deck testing. So, if you were with us for episode 13 2 weeks ago, we started testing these decks. Started talking a little bit about development. We've already made one change to the Jotun list, and if you're curious about how we got to these lists, you can go back. I believe it was episodes 11 and 12, or just 12 maybe, and then part of 13 that we built these decks on stream. And I promise you guys that I will get the deck list updated. I apologize. We've been just crazy busy on this end. We're getting ready to send Reign of Terror to the printer. So it's been a whirlwind of collecting data and getting orders prepped and everything else. So I do have it on my list of things to get to. So forgive me for my tardiness on getting those decks out to everyone. So it's all on me there. But we're going to do some testing this week, Neil, and we're going to kind of give some more insight into how testing goes. Do we want to try a different matchup this week and see how that goes? Do we want to test the same matchup
Oh,
again that we did 2 weeks ago? What do you feel like? Or should we do it like we did last week and just randomize it out?
I think we should just random them. Like we've had so little data up to this point that any data is good and
Sounds
makes it a
good.
little exciting. I think.
I'm going to spawn us a Chrome D6.
Oh boy,
Actually, we need a D4, so never mind.
you should
I
keep
tricked
the
you.
D6 for the second roll,
Yeah.
but
uh,
a D4 will suffice.
all right.
This is a computer. Can it make a D3?
Now, they don't have it on built in there. So, um, all right. So as we have them laid out in order here, going from left to right, top to bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4. So Excelarian, Jotun, Protoan, Cynthian.
Oh,
One, so it's Excelarian.
okay. I'm in.
And I got 2, so it's Excelarian, Jotun. Interesting.
I guess
All
we'll
right.
try with that new from whence.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So the only change we made to the intro deck, if you've been following along for the last couple of episodes, is that we took out the Fire from the Sky, added in a second copy of From Whence because we think it's pretty important to the Jotun, and
Yeah, they just don't have a
we're gonna.
lot of tactical play in
Yep,
that little deck there.
yep, exactly. So
I guess we should roll
let's
this
go
big
ahead.
dice too. Ow, 5.
Roll the 5.
Because I'm great.
I rolled a 5.
Oh, I
Nice.
guess that over there. Come on, Niner.
9. All right. Well, you have a 55% chance of doing
Ugh,
better, and I did.
you
I
crit me.
definitely think that. Yeah, I do think the Jotun want to be on the play here, so I'm going to go ahead and take the play.
Yeah, last
Um,
week when we were testing these little decks, the initiative seemed to have a large advantage.
yeah,
Oh, you're
I
rolling
think
dice over there.
so. I know I had the dice still selected. All right. Um, this is a pretty solid starting hand. I'm going to keep this hand.
Oh boy. Yeah, I guess it's acceptable. This is not
Yep.
what I would call wonderful, but
All right. Well, I mean, I could have slightly better, but not by much. So we're going to put a card down. Oh, I can't. I'm cheating you. Sure go.
yeah, quit cheating. I will do nothing. Also, go ahead.
Well, I do know for a fact that this particular deck is not um, is legal. At least I'm not cheating you like that. I mean,
It's
I
true.
think I've done that.
You're not. You're
So,
not sending out massive spoilers for the upcoming alpha program and just
right.
playing a deck that's 12 more points than it should be.
Speaking of which, we just launched new alpha cards today on our
That's
website.
true.
So,
It is that time of the month.
yep,
Oh boy,
busy
I'm
day.
getting crushed. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. Nope, nope, I was wrong.
Go ahead. Yeah, a couple of guys on turn 2 doesn't seem too bad. Um, could be worse.
My hand did not improve, so I'm gonna play this
All
Solarium
right, so
Depot.
Solarium Depot, make a
I'll
couple
play
points of
Anarchist.
Solarium. Yeah, well, Anarchist is pretty good here. Um,
Well, except that
especially
I don't have a
should
site to like power him up with.
true. That part's a little challenge.
Yeah.
All right. Well, sometimes when it rains, it just works. Neil, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I uh
I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna make 4, but I'm gonna flip this up,
uh
and I make
Fenris?
6. Yep.
Oh
Top
my.
deck the generous.
The old promo Fenris.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some days it doesn't pay,
Alright,
But
well I guess I take 4.
yeah, it's actually let's see, 3, 6. So it's 4. You're right. Your math skills are faster than mine tonight.
Yep.
And you are up, my good sir.
There we go. Hmm. This is not getting better. Let's see.
If you're watching tonight, be sure to say hello in the chat. We always like talking to you. We're doing a little testing of intro decks for Battle for Solaria. Um, the goal here is 30 card decks for each of the 4 factions. It's kind of a way to introduce your friends to the game. And the beauty of it is if you have, our products, because we've limited the play sets to 2 cards of each card type, pretty good chance you can build all 4 of these decks and actually make 8 of them. So it gives you a lot of demo decks for being able to share with your friends. Um, and that's kind of a cool factor, I think. But if everything goes well, I think we'll probably introduce these out on our website, for purchase, so that way you don't have to break down your existing constructed decks to be able to have intro deck experiences. So, yeah.
Well, Jesse, I am under the train, so I'm just gonna pass
Okay. Yeah.
and probably die.
I mean, this is a fast start for even a constructed deck, let alone
Yeah. The
an
turn 3
intro.
Fenris is pretty good, I've heard.
Yeah. I've heard that story a few times. I don't know who told me it, but probably pretty accurate. All right, so we're gonna go Storm Citadel, and then because we're just gonna put Salt on the open wound here, we're gonna drop out Morgana, and we're gonna swing for the fences. So this is 9, 12, and then 4, 5, 17.
Yep. I guess I take 17. I
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything you can do about this particular open.
yeah.
Like I said, this would be a
I'm
strong construct play open.
I'm super dead.
Okay. Yeah. We can start this process over. I think it's hard to gauge off of one game, but I think you always have to keep an eye out for the ideal that maybe the Jotun, even in the starter deck experience, are moving a little faster than the Xelarian. So, um, you know,
I mean, that game was not very representative, I don't think. Maybe it is. I hope
no,
it's not, but uh
I'm gonna mulligan this hand. It doesn't. Oh, this is tough, man. So if you're a new player, I teach you that you keep a hand that has 2 sites in it that are under a cost of 4, and I have met that requirement. So yeah, I'll keep it. I'll play it as if I was teaching a new player. That's the main thing here.
I'm I'm gonna keep and I'm gonna go
Okay.
first.
Yeah. So you got the initiative track
Put
token.
a scrapyard up in the front there, go ahead.
All right. No draw. Since we're still in round 1 here, we're gonna play a Watchtower to a Gray Harrier, and I'll pass.
Alright, oops, I should play a face down here. Uh I'll play a Solarium Depot. I'll play a Solomon.
Welcome to the stream. Anybody that's joining in now, I saw a couple of people just log on. We're playing Battle for Solaria, but we're playing with intro decks. Feel free to give us a shout out. Let us know you're here in the chat. We love talking to you guys and gals, and we'll go from there. But looks
Go
like the
ahead,
hills dropped
JC.
us two, and that's not going to be good for my gray harrier. That's a
Yep.
bad day for gray harrier. So Solomon is a hidden combatant, which means I have a hard time targeting. Number one. Number two, he does 2 damage to anything on the battlefield, and that gray hair's only got 1 defense, so he is prime target. All right. Well, we'll put this down here. Play a watchtower, and I do not have a. I don't have a 2-drop, so I'm going to pass. What's up, Spencer? What's up, Jasper? Welcome. We are testing the X-Solarian versus Jotun starters. We did make a change to the Jotun starter, just in case you missed the start of the stream. We did put a second copy of From Whence in with the removal of 1 fire from the sky. So it should give us a little more tempo play, a little more tactical play. Neil's going up into it by 3 life.
Jesse, you're getting a little quiet.
Am I? I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I don't know.
But
hopefully it's not my connection. I'm having some connectivity problems, so I apologize if I get quiet on people. Time Warner says that.
An Oasis here. I'm going to gain 3 health.
Okay.
I'm going to make 4 Solarium and play a Warden of Sin.
That's even worse for me.
I'm going to go to my end step, and I'm going to do 2 damage to Gray Harrier, my Solomon. And I'll pass.
Okay. All right. Gray Harrier made a valiant effort, but not a day. This was not your day. Okay. I'm going to play a security post. I won the first game pretty handily, Jasper, in fact. So just so you're clear, I somehow managed in an intro deck to drop a turn 3 Fenris. That's a pretty good way to win a game.
Don't believe him, Jasper. Pixar
I'm going to pass. Yeah. Well, somehow the stream will live on forever. So if you don't believe me, just go back and watch the first 10 minutes of the stream.
Don't do that either.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm going to play this Village of San Clemente.
Ooh, that's nice. Very nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to use a Secret Stash.
So when it comes into play, it makes a counter, but he's going to spend the counter right away.
So in my combat phase, I have 7. I'm going to play another Warden. I'm going to play up a Spirit Warrior.
Yep.
And now, what am I going to do?
I don't know.
No, right? I don't know either. I'm going to...
Yeah, Spence, it was a pretty epic beating.
I'm going to Warden your sword over there.
In response, because I better do something to stabilize my board, I'll evade it.
And not so fast.
All right, second evasion.
Okay, you got it. I will pass.
That is all downside for me to have to do that. But if I don't, I'm just going to lose this game very, very quickly. That's just not an outcome I'm ready for or excited about. So, let's go here. Flip that guy up. I guess we'll put it on a little harder to reach site. In terms of just like dealing direct damage to do something powerful. And then I feel like that's the next play.
It's pretty good.
Turn 4 Fenris. We got to get ahead of the curve here a little bit because he's got tons of removal in the form of 2 wardens and a Solomon. So Fenris isn't going to live through this. I mean, that's that much we know for a fact. I'll swing for 5 into that
Okay.
scrapyard.
I will declare no blocks and take 2 damage.
Sounds good.
On the end of your turn, we'll send Solomon to the face.
All right, I take 2 from a Solomon to the face.
Here someplace. Um, let's do that. I'll play a depot and a scrapyard.
Okay.
Um, in response to the scrapyard, I will try to bounty your Fenris.
Okay. Pass.
Okay, I pass.
Okay, so 4 damage goes on to Fenris, leaving him at 2 right now.
Yep. Moving to my Solarium phase, I'll Solomon him.
In response to the Solomon, I'll do Storm Citadel.
Yep. Response to Storm Citadel, I'll get him with the other Warden.
Yep, you got him. There was no way he was going to survive, but at least I made you trade 2 Wardens for him.
So, in my combatant step, I'm going to play a Boomer.
Okay.
Boomer on the chain, I'm going to play an Anarchy.
Okay.
And with my Anarchy, I will put a token here, a token here, a token here, and then the Boomer token I'll put here.
Yep. Okay.
And then on my end step, I'll sack this Boomer.
All right, so I take 3, 4, 5. So just so you guys are clear, these give a -0, -2 to the site. So the site is reduced down to 4, and then this site is reduced down to 1, and this site is reduced down to 1. And then when Boomer explodes, he does 2 damage for each counter on it. So that's enough to kill both the watchtowers and the security post. So I take 5 damage here and lose a ton of production. Oof.
I guess I could have gotten in for a little bit of damage if I attacked and then sacked the Boomer, but I don't think it makes a lot of difference.
That's all right. Okay. Well, I guess it's my turn, right?
Yep, I'll pass.
I go down to 18. I'm gonna need some sort of modern miracle to get back into this one, I think.
That
But
was
we'll
one of the
see.
better Anarchies I've ever played.
That was a good anarchy. I guess we'll go at that back Solarium depot for 4.
And, okay, that's fine. No blocks.
Okay. All right.
Take 2.
And pass turn.
I'm going to charge up my secret stash here.
Yep. So Secret Stash allows him to activate and remove a card from the game, or what we would call destroy a card, and get a Solarium counter, which can then be spent later by activating Secret Stash. And he could charge up as many Solarium counters as he wants there. Good old juicer coming in hot.
Yep, let's attack your thing.
So
Juicer
this
was
is
a
going to
good
give him.
draw.
That is a good draw. So 4, and then another 4 is 8 into 7. So I take 5 and go to 13. In response to that, before it dies, I'm going to put a +2/+2 on the.
That's fine.
For
I'll
now.
pass the turn.
All right. Does it play any different? I mean, I think it's there's a little more back and forth, I guess, in some ways, just because like so Jasper's asking, I don't know how often you've played the intro decks. We're still I mean, you're watching us develop them in real time, Jasper. So, I mean, yeah, I think they are different. They're in some ways faster and in some ways slower, if that makes any sense. And um, they right now, because we're just so early in it, they tend to be a little swingy. We'd like to try to balance some of that out, but we're gonna have to just see how that plays out over the course of uh, a few more of these sessions before we make some massive changes, if any. So yeah. Um, well, I mean, I'm going to swing for 4 at the um, scrapyard,
Okay.
and then we'll bump it to 5. Just take one
Okay.
extra
I'll
damage.
take 2.
Yep. See if I can restabilize and get back in this game. That'll be the trick here.
I'm gonna shoot you with this Solomon.
Take 2. Go to 11. You got me on a 6-turn clock, no matter what. So
Oh, you're.
I don't.
I mean, I got you on a attacking with these guys clock. So,
Yeah.
smash.
Oh, from whence the juicer?
Do I have anything for that? Maybe not so fast.
Okay.
Not so fast.
All right. So then this is 5 and 4 is 9. So I go to 2.
And I'll pass because you went. I went first.
You did.
If you went first, I'd kill you. But now I have to wait for you. So
Yeah. That's true. You do have to wait for me. Um, we'll do this, but did not get back into the draw. So
yeah,
it looks like you've got this.
yep. Because I'll do 2 to
Because you'll
you
just.
on you.
Yep. All right. That was a pretty good Boomer Anarchy play. That's for sure.
I haven't played Anarchy in a long time. That was pretty sweet.
Do you like that combo? That is a very, very good combo. That's for sure. So we'll go into game 3 here. Um, all right. Let's see how we draw. Yeah, no, got a mulligan that hand.
Me too.
So mulligan choices, I tell new players, you really want to look at having 1 or 2 sites under a cost of 4. That really kind of sets up your early game. If you can have the Solarian producer like a Spoils of War or something like that, you're in a much better position to command the game. Now, this is going to be a kind of a stinker hand for me, but we'll see what happens. All right, go ahead. Yeah, Jasper, I think they're giving a very good impression of what the factions do, but we want to make sure that the game feels somewhat
Go ahead.
balanced well, so that, neither player feels like they're, getting beat down or unable to play the game. Uh, that's what we're really shooting for here. I'll put out a shipyard and I'll pass a turn. So
Okay. I don't have a site. Go ahead.
that's what I need. I need a
Me
slow
not to
start.
do anything.
Yeah, I need a slow start because this was a. I mean, it wasn't a terrible hand. It just wasn't great. That makes sense. I mean, it might stabilize itself here, but just because I drew because I have the spoil, so we'll drop Organa, and I will pass the turn.
Well, what am I gonna do? I guess I'm gonna play this Oasis.
Yeah, seems good.
Exactly what I want to be doing. Go ahead.
All right. So one of the challenges I face is I know it's a trap in that deck, and that scares me just a little bit. Um, we're gonna play out a Storm Citadel. That's a good counter for It's a Trap, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I can't math today. I told you I couldn't math today. I think I'm going to go to 6
Okay.
and play a bullhorn.
Okay.
Guard War,
Yeah.
or let's see, it'll be 6, 7, 8.
Um, I'm pretty dead. Yeah. Take 6.
Year ago. Good old strength in numbers accelerating me to guys I shouldn't be able to play yet.
Strength in numbers is a good card. Uh,
Yeah, Jasper's voting for me now. Yeah, I see how Jasper ebbs and flows through these votes. It's all about who's got the momentum in a given game.
I
Always bet
guess
on the
I'm not.
winner.
I guess I'm not technically actually dead. I'm just like kind of dead. Go ahead.
Partially dead. Okay. All right, we'll draw 2. Interesting. That's an interesting draw. Okay. Oop. Don't mind me. Just doing things that shouldn't happen to cards out on the battlefield. I got 5. Did you do that? You
Yeah.
did that. What happened? How'd that
I'm trying
happen?
to win.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Solarium. Well, we'll just bring the team together. Little
Yep.
oath key action and a little shield sword action. Sorry,
Sure.
and then we'll bring the men's and lady at the village. So
11
this is
and
going to be
8 is 19.
19.
Is that right?
I think so because it's 4. Focus 2 makes 6, plus Art of War makes 8, plus 3 from Bullthorn makes 11, plus 5 is 16, and another 3, it's 19. Yep, you are correct.
Yeah. I wish I wasn't so good at that math because I didn't want it to be right. Yep, I'm dead.
Okay. Alrighty.
That was a hell of a thing.
Yeah, so that second game there was a little bit of back and forth, even though the health totals didn't really show it. Like that one anarchy play was pretty big, you know.
In general, I
But
think that's how the Xcelarian are going to play, right? Like, unless you just draw the juicer every game, you're going to, like, sit on it and eventually get there through grindy stuff like that.
all right, so Excelarians are 1, Jotun are 2, Proton is 3, and Cynthian is 4. 1. So I guess I'm playing the Excelarian deck now. Roll again.
Can't read it. Oh, it's a 1.
3, Proton. Hey,
Nice. That was what I wanted to play last week, but
well, you're getting to play him this week.
yeah.
All right, rolling for initiative. 10. You got a 50% shot here.
God,
3.
I
Sorry about your
knew
phone.
it. Still rolling dice.
So what happens when I have weird things going on? Um, wow, this is a tricky hand.
My hand
Does it?
is very funny.
I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan this. I think.
I'm gonna keep. I think this is a good hand.
All right. Yeah, this is a little better. It's not. It's not great. Yeah, it's not very good. But whatever. It's more playable than the last hand was. We'll put this down. I'll put out a scrapyard in the front row because we always play scrapyards in the front row. Put out a secret stash. Use the secret stash. Play an anarchist. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll play a metamorphosis chamber.
Okay.
Red. Jasper, if you don't turn back to Team Neil, I just don't know if we're friends anymore.
Well, sorry, Neil. I'm not sure that's going to happen, but I'll spend 1 to put a counter on that metamorphosis. And I'll pass.
Okay. Okay. I'll play a hatchery.
Yeep, 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 yeep.
Tokens are someplace. All right. Go ahead. Yeah.
He goes, I am Neil
Mm,
always. So I don't know if you're watching the comments or not, but
yeah, I got.
I don't know. I think the comment previous to this one might indicate something different, but I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying. Not saying, but I'm just saying. Okay. Um, hmm. Flip up a stash. We'll spend our 1 solarium on the hatchery, and then I'll pass turn.
I'm gonna play a sub layer.
Okay.
A Despot Forest.
Yep.
A Lifeblood.
All the solarium.
Yep. And a Crusadix.
Okay.
And I get a token. And I will pass the turn.
All right. Well, let's bring that guy back up. We'll put out a retrofitted relay.
Okay.
Put a solarium on itself. All right. So 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna flip this rate of domination on your Solarium phase.
Okay.
So on your combatant phase, I'll have Parasitics fight tapped token.
Okay.
I'll give him a virus counter. Stack. There we go.
That's for said Boltland Warlord trumps Team Neil. Yeah, yeah. But there's no Boltlands in this matchup, Neil. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 3 here,
Okay.
and then on the Warden, I will do that counter and put 1 on your hatchery. And then I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna play a Miasma Projector.
Yep. That's a problematic card for me.
I'm gonna make 6. Go to combat step, make a token.
Okay.
Playing a Terminus Queen.
Okay.
And then I'll attack your. Oh god. What happens? The tokens went through him. I'll attack your site with my 5 power per 6.
All right, so I take 2.
Yep.
Okay.
On my end step, I'm going to projector your Warden of Sin.
All right.
Go ahead.
Done. All right. End of the turn, I got this guy up, so.
Okay. Oh, you actually can't. If I did it on my end step, so there's no window where you get to like activate it until. But you can do it on. You can do this, not the one.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right, so I drew already. Let's go face down. Okay. Start of combatants.
Queen fights tap token.
Okay.
That's not the right kind of counter. This one.
Okay. I'm gonna assassin strike the queen.
Okay. She is super dead.
Yep. And then at the end of my turn, I'm going to distract your parasitics.
Okay. It is distracted.
And pass turn.
I'll play an Ashfall.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll play a Hive Queen.
I'll DO it.
Okay. I'm still get a token from my other thing.
Yep.
And then on my end step, I'll projector your guy.
Okay. In response, I'll secret stash.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll make 3.
Okay.
Play a Solomon.
I can't projector that guy.
Nope, that's true. And
Under your combatant phase, I have to do my right.
right.
So I'm going to make my parasitics bigger.
Yep. And I think I'll have to pass.
On the end of your turn, I'm going to draw a card with my Ashfall Plains.
Okay.
I'll play a Carapace Dome.
Okay.
I'm going to harvest this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
A
9.
billion.
Yep, a lot. Let's play a Serrata.
Okay.
A Tricentis.
Okay.
And a Verker.
That's a lot.
And I get a token.
Yep.
So go ahead.
Oh, end of turn, I would use that on the DOA
Okay.
just to pick up the extra Solarium. Since I seem to be starved for it this game. We'll go depot to scrapyard. He comes back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's a booby trap. That's not good. I had to put the depot out in front here, so I
Okay.
make 4. We'll play a spirit warrior.
Oh, I got to do right. So, Serana fight token.
Okay. I'm gonna booby trap the agrifoliate hatchery.
Okay. I will take 2 damage.
Okay. Trying to think. I don't think I have much choice. I got to pass for now.
Okay. I'm going to draw a card off this Tricentis. End of your
Okay.
turn.
This has been a pretty grindy game, surprisingly.
Yeah, I think the Protoan starter is going to be like that because it's not like super consistent on the aggro guys, but it
Right.
has like now I'm just getting large amount of card advantage. So maybe I'll deck
Yeah.
myself.
That is possible. You are down to 4 turns to deck, but I think you've got enough threats to win in 4 turns. So.
Yeah, I got lots of damage now. So I will go a Terminus Queen.
Okay.
And then attack.
All right. Um.
For 14.
All right. I take 12. I go to 11.
And I will pass.
I'll shoot you for 2.
Okay.
And then I'll double stash. And you have a metric Solarium. Okay. All right. That's workable. This is workable. I'll go village.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to put those counters out.
That's okay.
I'm going to go ahead and Anarchy or Miasma Projector.
All of them?
Yeah, how many do you have? Yeah, all of them on it. You
I
just have
meant
one
all the
Miasma
counters.
Projector.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yep. Oh, Assassin Strike goes down there. That opens things up a little bit with the projector gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got a Carapace Dome up. That poses a little bit of a problem. No defenders up, so I don't have to worry about that.
I got this giant virus pile to put on your guys, though.
That's true.
He might be distracted, but he's still all gooey and gross.
Yeah. Thanks for the sub, Hugo, if you're on.
You're gonna go to
All right,
condense. I
let's
gotta
see.
do a right combination.
Yep.
Just turn one of my tokens into some strong counters.
Go ahead. I think you've got the win because I don't think I can do anything about it. Just a little too slow on the anarchy draw kept me from being able to put guys out into the visible zone.
Yep. Yeah, I'll play this Scorpion Striker and attack you.
Okay.
Or many points of damage. 7 and 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22.
Yeah, I'll bring the Spirit Warrior in front of the Scorpion Striker.
Okay, I'm gonna draw a card and sacrifice this Parasitics then. During Defenders and kill your Spirit Warrior.
Mm-hmm. So 22 is the win. So
Yeah, get there, little green men.
I had to work off some really slow Sularia in that game.
Yeah, I noticed you like played an early Solomon and then didn't do anything.
Oh, even Solomon came off of double secret stash. Like, I just struggled to get good sights in hand that game. So I was just working off the secret stash, which is always a problem. That occurs even in constructed play. If you're just working off secret stash, you're probably losing pretty
I have to
quickly.
mulligan.
I'll keep. This is one card away from being a good hand. So for those of you on stream watching, you can see. Here we go.
Yep.
Let's start with that down. Pass the turn.
All right, I got a face down and a Metamorphosis Chamber.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Put that down. Play Stockade.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Play a Tricentis.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Stockade's really good against Tricentis. But not when
Stockade's
you have a
really good
Metamorph.
against a lot of these things, probably.
Yep.
I guess not Parasitics.
Let's go Solarium Depot. Scrapyard. Make
Okay.
4. Play Juicer. Swing for 4.
That's the sound of disapproval. All right.
Well, I mean, I had to have a little more acceleration than last game. I mean, last game was like dragging through the mud, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna play an Ashfall Plains.
Okay.
And a Lifeblood.
Okay.
And a Serana.
All right. Serana is good.
Go ahead.
Yep. Okay. Put this down. Juicer is up. Okay. No sight. Make 4. Play a Warden.
Okay.
Swing for 5 at the.
All right, I'll block.
Okay. So that takes you up to 7. I'm going to booby trap the Ashfall Plains.
I'm gonna play a Frenzy on my Tricentis.
Okay. So he turns
Doesn't
into a
get you.
3/4. Yep.
Yeah.
Kill the Tricentis. Don't take the fight.
Yep.
Okay. Pass turn.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Yeah,
Oops.
I didn't want to Jasper because I wanted to use it to stop Serana here. I thought about it, but I knew that if I used Tricentis there and he was holding the frenzy, then Serana gets my stockade. So I felt better about this because he doesn't have consistent token production right now, and I'm threatening just to be able to remove Serana anyways with Warden on the next turn. So uh, yeah, I mean it could have gone either way, but I was more concerned about Serana than just getting a free swing with Frenzy on Stockade, which may still happen, but at least this way I have a potential out. You know, I mean
I'm
that's
gonna
what I was
play
ultimately.
me as a projector and S4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I did miss that then totally.
Um, I guess Serena will attack your depot.
I'll try to hit her.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead. Actually, on my end step, I'm a projector your warden. That's what I need to do.
Much better. Make 5. Um, okay.
I'm gonna
Um,
make a right of domination your slime phase.
okay. During influence phase, I'm gonna pop up
Oh, sorry.
Anarchy and Anarchy the Miasma projector. And now Solarium phase make 4.
Okay, I'm gonna flip my right.
Play. Yep. Play another Warden.
Okay,
We'll swing for 6 at um, the Death Spore.
okay. I will not block.
Okay.
I will take 3.
Okay. And pass turn.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Okay. It's a bold move, Cotton. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I'm gonna play an acid pool.
Okay.
Make some 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play a Berker.
I'll DOA him.
And I'll attack your stockade with my Serana.
We'll try to activate her.
I have a mind shell.
6. I take 2.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. Brown's got 5 defense now. Is that correct?
Yep.
Put down an influence card. Play a scrapyard.
Okay.
Still fighting on that 4 Solarium. I could have. Yeah, I'm good. I should have used that, but that's okay. All right. Well, go ahead and Assassin Strike Serana.
I'll play mind shell.
Oh, not so fast, that Mind Shell.
Brutal. Yep.
Okay. I still make 4, so we'll do the Spirit Warrior. And then I'll swing for 7 at the
I guess
Acid
I
Pool.
should draw a card here. Sorry.
You should. You're fine. But I'm still swinging for 7 at Acid Pool and pass the turn. I can't kill the Acid Pool. It's just about getting Juicer point higher here. So
Whoops.
Now he's trying to put a Serrana back into his hand. I see how it is.
Yep. What do I do? I'm gonna go Ashfall.
Okay.
Make 6.
Okay.
Play Trade Centis. 6.
Okay. I can't stop the Parasitic, so
Um, Go ahead.
okay. Okay.
On your no.
Influence. There we go. Going sight.
On your influence, I'm gonna try to put virus counters on my Trade Centis.
Okay. I think I have a response to that, but give me just a second here. Nope, you're good.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, wait. I do. I'll just use the warden on him. Bounty him.
Um, I'll flip Bloodlust Frenzy.
Have anything for that? Got it.
Okay. So Bloodlust Frenzy happens. Bounty happens. He dies. Virus counter on Parasitics. Virus counters on
Yep.
Trade Centis.
Well, make 4 again. Play an anarchist.
Okay.
Then we'll move to attacks.
Okay. I gotta
And
do rate of donation here.
yep,
So Parasitics eats Trade Centis.
yep.
I will put the anarchist can't be in play yet, so I'll put him on the juicer.
Okay.
1 on this guy, and 2+1 counters on him, plus 3 tokens. Okay.
So I'm going to swing at this ashfall that's exposed, and it's going to be for 4, and another 6 is 10.
Okay. I take 7.
And I don't think I put a +1/+1 on them, did I?
That I don't
Played him
know
on
because I was messing with all of my counters.
played him on turn 2, so he should have 4, 5. Yeah, because I played 1 card out. He's right. He's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Play a Carapace Dome.
Okay.
Flip this. I'm gonna. Oops, not do that. I want to harvest some things. So now I have 2, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play an Admiral Mid, a Scorpion Striker.
Okay.
And I will send the men at something over there, like Scrapyard in front of Depot.
Okay. Go ahead and distract the Scorpionid.
Distract the Scorpion Striker. Okay, sure.
So it's
I'm gonna put virus counters on my parasitics in response, I guess.
okay. Total.
5, 6. So parasitics for 8, 10, 12, 14.
So I take 10 and 1 is 11 and go to 12.
And then I will pass.
Okay. Put that there. Make 5. A tunnel rat. You gotta need a right there.
Okay. Parasitics fights over. Abomid fights Scorpionid Striker.
Okay. Um, swing for 7.
All right. Take 4.
All right. I guess last turn.
Face down. Play Subterranean Lair. Put a slam counter on. Play a Terminus Queen. Let's see, you're at 12. Everybody at the scrapyard.
Okay. Go ahead and defend a token.
Okay.
And the tokens are 2/2s, right? Because you got
They
bloodlust
are,
up.
yep.
That's all I can do then. Well, might as well just absorb some damage here, so I'll defend another token.
Okay. I'm going to use the Abomid ability on the token that's defended by Spirit
Okay.
Warrior. I'm going to
Okay.
use. And I'm going to draw a card with my Queen.
I'll pass.
Okay. So then this is 9 and 12 is 21 and 2 is 23.
Yeah, you got the game.
Yep.
I'm not sure. Just my perspective playing the Xelarian, I don't think there's actually a way you can beat that right now. What's up, Dustin?
Yeah.
I'm just saying
The,
there's just not enough out. Like there's too many threats and you can't deal with them all efficiently.
the
Uh,
thing about these starter decks is that like if there's any inconsistency, which I think in general there will be because they're starter decks, like the amount of time given to the Protoan like really benefits them. Because
well,
I just like
I think
did a
that
bunch of stuff and uh
I think that a second DOA is probably needed for the Xelarian. like because it's slow enough that you're still probably going to produce one major threat. Um, I think that the aggro decks are going to do that. So I do feel like a second DOA is probably needed, or potentially a second Anarchy, because there's just Miasma Projector is just a hard lockdown of your board state. Like
Yeah.
you can't recover from it. Like even if you lose a turn or two, that's just not good for you. And the X Solarian production is just not there for as many 5 drops as there are, which makes me think that, like we were talking about, potentially putting Hero's Boon into the list. I think that may be necessary with 2 copies of Solomon, just to kind of give them some Solarium consistency, because they don't seem to have it right now. Just my takeaways from,
You did play turn two juicer, right? Like, so they
yeah,
made the four
but
really fast.
so I agree, but with the rest of the deck basically costing 5, I had 2 Tunnel Rats and a Boomer for 4 turns there that I couldn't play. Like
Sure,
if the turn 2 juicer play doesn't get you, some percentage of game wins, like uh how else are they going to win? And then that's a question I have after 2 games. I'm There's just no outs, is what I'm seeing. Um, but that's, again, just 2 games, instant reaction, not anything else. I actually have the initiative since this is game 3. We'll flip this up, spend it, and play an Anarchist. That's got to go to the front row. Sorry,
okay.
you are up.
Play a meta chamber. Good. Right. I felt similarly in one of the Jotun games where like I just had a fistful of guys and nothing to do.
Yeah, I don't know, like over the long haul what that looks like, but I do feel like right now that's a major drawback that they have. I'll spend 1 to put a counter on the chamber and pass. So I don't know, like a second copy of DOA may be all it takes to kind of stabilize a board, and put you kind of back in the driver's seat, if you will.
Good.
But okay, that would be correct, Dustin. Or Jasper, sorry. I said the
Crazy
wrong
Joe is
person.
a Excelarian pet card.
Correct.
He kind of like snuck his way in early, but
We'll go there, play Tunnel Rat,
that's pretty good.
and pass the turn.
I'm gonna flip a Lifeblood on my Solarian phase. I make 3.
Yep.
And a Terminus Queen.
Okay.
Attack your depot.
Take 2. Go to 23.
Go ahead.
Go to 4 threshold. We will play Scrapyard in the back. Oasis in the front, gain 3. Play second Tunnel Rat.
Okay.
Well, like none of this is a good situation for me.
I think you're in a pretty good situation.
Well, not really, because like I don't have any outs to remove your threat. Um,
Not like immediately, but you just have like 6 damage to any target for the rest of the game now. Like what?
let's shoot the projector for the chamber. And go ahead. See. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. It's it's a tricky situation.
I think you're crushing me. The projector. Uh, make a token.
Yep.
So attack a depot.
Yep. No defenders.
Okay, no fix.
Which take 2.
And then
Okay.
on my end step up projector, you're anarchist. Go ahead.
End of turn. I'm gonna take that
Yeah.
out. Oh, come on. Go to the discard pile. You want to do it. Okay. Play Oasis. Make 4. Play a Spirit Warrior.
Okay.
Shoot down that projector before it gets out of hand. Pass turn.
In Ashfall.
Okay.
Um, I guess go to combatants. Make a
Okay.
token.
Yep.
Back your front Oasis.
Okay. Total
6.
6. So it's 4 damage. 23.
Go ahead.
I'll secret stash that guy.
We're going way long tonight on this Exilium Protoan match.
Yeah, it's definitely lingering out there. Trouble for me. Oh, I forgot to put the counter out there. Sorry. All right. This is. I'm gonna remove both counters.
Okay.
Make 5. Play a boomer. Let's put the counter on subterranean layer. So now the question is, shoot it, frenzy. Um, let's shoot the sublayer.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to attack with the Spirit Warrior at the Ashball.
Okay. I'm gonna block with token.
Okay. Um, I will shoot the Ashfall for 3.
Okay. I'm gonna respond by doing Enzy on my token and a bloodlust.
In response to the Bloodlust, I'm going to booby trap the token.
I'm gonna play a mind shell.
Yeah. Yep. So nothing happens. I get a -1/-1 counter on him. All right, I'll pass the turn.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Oh, the boomer's gone. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't blow up the
Oh,
boomer. I
you
probably
just.
should have used the boomer to surrender, but that's okay. I debated it, but I just felt like I needed another kind of guy on the field.
I think what you did was fine. I'm gonna play hatchery and Carapace Dome.
Okay.
Make 5 and Abomid.
I'm gonna DOA him.
Okay. I have 2 tokens. And attack your back scrapyard.
Total.
5, 8, 10.
Okay, so 6 and 1 is 7. Go to 16.
Red.
Come on. It's like I put my discard pile too low in this game.
I did that earlier too, yeah.
Put that down to make 5. Go to sites, play a village.
Okay.
Make 4. This is just not an easy decision to make. Play Solomon.
Okay.
I don't think I can pressure this turn, so the only thing I'm gonna do is try to shoot the Timorous Queen.
So you're gonna shoot what?
Yeah, Timorous Queen.
Okay. I'll draw a card.
Okay. Go ahead.
No sight. I'll harvest a couple guys. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll play a striker.
Okay.
Striker on the chain. I'm gonna draw a card.
Okay.
Um, sentence.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack your village.
All right. Defend a token. Defend a token.
I'm gonna whoops. I'm gonna frenzy the one that the 2/3 is blocking.
Okay. So this goes to 5/5. So 2 blasts through, takes that to 5. These two trade. So then you've got 2 plus 5 is 7, plus 4 is 11, into 5. So 6 and 4 is 10. I go to 6.
Ben,
I'll shoot you for 3. Right on time, not so fast, right on time.
yeah. I've been waiting for one of those to hit all game, but it just didn't happen.
Make 4.
I'm gonna flip a right on your thing.
Oh
Present
yeah,
this by
Spirit Warrior.
this guy.
I guess I pass. I don't really. I'm not in a position to just go all out. So.
Yeah, this game developed very well for me.
Well,
Um,
I don't think there's any way. Like I just don't. This deck does not have the outs, man. Like
right.
it's
I
just.
mean, Exilian is bad against Hatchery, and it's worse in this like starter deck setup. I think that's something we need to think about because this deck just has lots of like Hatchery type effects, and that deck is even less prepared for it than your average Exilian deck. I make 8, 9. So I'll play a Hive Queen and a Parasitics. I'll attack your
Okay. How did
village.
you pick the counter? That's from the.
From the right
That's
of
from the.
domination last turn.
So he's a 6/6.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, during declare attackers, I'll stockade Serana,
Okay, that's fine.
and you're attacking
Village.
the. You
Actually, I
attacked the
think
village
that's
last
dead.
time.
So scrapyard.
Okay. We'll double shoot the striker during declare defenders.
Okay. I'm gonna mind chill it.
I'll not so fast the mine shell.
Okay. Then I'll draw a card.
And then in response to the Ashfall, I'll shoot a token for 2.
Okay.
So 8. So I take 5 and go to 1.
Okay.
This is rough, man. This is just rough. You gotta put a counter out here. I'd make 2. Anarchist.
Yeah, I got it right. So, uh, Hive Queen fights token, I guess.
Okay, in response.
You don't get to respond to right. If you undo everything during your
Question.
Solarium phase, you can.
Well, no, because I wouldn't know who you'd put it on, and you just
Right,
get
because I would
it.
just change whoever I'm.
Why did I put that card down? That's not even the right card. Sorry. That one.
As for those are tunnel rats, they're not going to trade with my 6/6. They're just going to kill it. If they were wardens, I would have let them kill it.
Yeah, these are the tunnel rats. So, um, I think this is pretty much impossible.
I have a Carapace Dome. I guess you can like maybe like kill the Carapace Dome with your Boomer plus Tunnel Rat.
I don't have a boom.
Oh, what did you play? Oh, Anarchist.
Yeah,
So you like
yeah.
go all in with your guns on the thing and then attack. Yeah,
No, I mean it's too much. It's too much counter swing damage. Like it doesn't matter, right? Like so.
right.
I mean it's a situation where at best maybe I survive. All right. I'm gonna shoot uh, parasitics for 6.
Um, yeah, that's fine. I'll put
4
four
counters.
counters. I'll put 2 on a Tunnel Rat and 2 on an Anarchist.
Okay.
I guess it was probably better to like acid pool my guy and kill anything, but I think it's about the same at this juncture.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Yeah. I will harvest. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Mm-hmm.
Make a Tricentis. Oops. Make a queen. Queen on the chain. I'll draw a card with the Tricentis. Guess I got a token from my entry also. Play a striker.
Yeah, that's the death of me.
And I'll attack your Oasis.
Okay. 2 clear attackers will hit the Serana.
Okay. You got her.
And she's a 5/5 versus a 4/4, so we'll distract your Hive Queen. And then defend a token. Shoot a token. And I take 7, so that's the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think there's just not enough gas in the Xolarian deck. Um,
I mean, in that last turn there, you like, if I didn't have the second Scorpionid, like, you kind of win the game, right?
but
Like,
I don't get you because you just made 4 tokens again, and with 8 damage, like I can't kill that
yeah, I
many
guess I have
tokens.
2 cards left in my deck, so
Yeah, I mean, like
I don't actually die right away.
I think dual Ashfall is a big problem. It's just giving you too much card draw.
Right. This deck is full of things that are good against Exilarian, like Hatchery, uh, Parasitics.
But I
Yeah, the
think this has to
Projector.
be a second card for them.
Okay.
Um,
I would be
I don't know
interested in
what.
how that affects their like Jotun matchup, but I think it's fine. Like Dewey is like their best card.
And I think a second distraction may be necessary too. Potentially, those would be 2 potential changes I see after after playing 2 matches. One where I played against it, and one where I played with it. Um, like just landing too many good guys, and the Jotun can still stick a really big, powerful guy before DOA comes online, just like the Protoan can, and they have a much harder time dealing with it. But the distraction does deal with it eventually. Um, I don't know. It's like you would think a double tunnel rat, which was a turn 2-ish, 3, 4. I have to go back and look at the timing on it, but you would think a double tunnel rat by turn 4, turn 5 is a situation. Uh, yeah, I really do think that's the big problem here, Jasper, is like Ashfall just drawing multiple cards, giving you
Right. I was up
multiple.
like 10 cards on you that game. Not like little
Well,
literal drawing cards, but just like random
yeah,
effects. And yeah, I
you
we
know,
should probably cut an
this
ash
could
fall. We can cut a
be
just in
another
case.
anarch. Well, I think you could go to a single Ashfall. I think it'd be okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what I mean. We can cut a one ash fall. I don't
I
know.
think that
We should maybe talk about the Protoan next week because we're already a half hour over the.
yeah, I think. I mean, those are some notes. I mean, if you guys think of you see something that you think might balance these two in comparison a little bit, and make the matchup a little more interesting and even, because we just saw 3-0, which is usually not what we want to see. Um, but I do think the Xalarian needs a couple more outs. Like it just feels a little clunky to play right now. Like it's hard to navigate
Yeah,
through it.
they probably need the
Play.
second Solomon. Is there 2 Solomons in there?
I don't know. If there is, I had really bad luck with him tonight. No, there's only one.
Yeah, Solomon's really good. Like,
So they only got one copy of Anarchy, one copy of Assassin Strike. They've only got one copy of each of the removals. So
right.
maybe scared
Because
about the cards.
we were erring on
You
the
know,
side of caution with the removal suite. Like, we
yeah.
just, but we can try some
I could
stuff.
get behind even a second copy of Assassin Strike. Yeah, Harp kind of works and kind of doesn't because especially with Anarchy, you're going to end up taking some tactic out of the row, so it opens up the door for some misplays, especially for a new player. Like they're not going to know what to keep in the row versus not. What I saw more often than not was just like clunkiness of being able to play my 5 drops. Like I just didn't have consistently 5 Solarium. Like, and so I felt like in that last game, I felt a lot of pressure just to make 5 Solarium at all costs, and no matter what the right play was, just get tunnel rats on the field because I wasn't going to keep them around with that Serana hammering down the door. Um, with Frenzy around, like Serana eats every site in this deck, so um, I don't have a site that accelerates over Serana with Frenzy, and since I don't have multiple stockades, I can't rely on good removal control tools to take care of her. And yeah, I mean,
Well, let's
they're
start up in our next episode with talking about changes to Protoan and
yeah. No, I
X.
think that's a good call. I think that's a very good call. I mean, and if you're watching the stream, like we said, let's go ahead and give you guys some suggestions. If you want to make suggestions on it, you can also head over to the Battle for Solaria community page on Facebook and the live stream that we linked to tonight. You can make comments there if you'd prefer that as well. We're definitely this is part of the development process, so figuring out how to balance these things. And so next in 2 weeks when we come back, um, we will revisit these. Actually, 2 weeks is going to be Labor Day, coming right off Labor Day, but we'll figure something out.
Maybe next
We'll,
week then to
yeah,
just
we'll figure something.
shake it up a little bit.
Yeah, we might just change the schedule up and come back next Tuesday just to do that, and that way we can skip the Labor Day week. Everybody coming off Labor Day, um, and we'll go from there. But just watch the community for the announcement when we're going to go live with the stream, and we definitely appreciate everybody jumping in tonight and talking in chat and following along. If you like what we're doing, be sure to give us a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. And then, of course, you can hit the little bell icon to get notified when we go live, and that'll come right to your mobile device, computer, whatever it may be. Otherwise, we appreciate everybody coming. Sorry it took went a little long tonight, but that's what happens when sometimes you play these decks and we're
These
trying to test things out.
grindy
So
games.
it can be, yep, can be. So thanks everyone. We will see you all very, very soon.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.